Okay,
Also,
let's
hello
do
everyone.
it.
I hope you had a. Oh,
Welcome, everyone. Miguel was trying to say something, but we cut it out. Sorry, Adrian. We are welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tales of the Forgotten Sea, episode 26 of the official campaign, 27 if you consider, no, sorry, 28 if you consider the little mini adventure. But who counts? Who counts? So, what's happened? We are in the middle of a fight. We are in the middle of people are trying to kill us. You are in danger. And we are at the dock of Fajus. We have people boarding the ship, trying to kill everyone. Grimwald, one of the member of the crew, is down, heavily wounded, probably dead. Gdansk, another member, if you remember, guys, is the guy that helped you to get to the little island of Rikisi. That one is also just dropped on his knee with his throat being cut and is unconscious. Lady Carla is not in a good shape. Vasco just got stabbed in the chest. Miguel is holding his guts just not to spill them on the pier. Um, But it's not all good, all bad things. Because we killed a bunch of bad guys. We killed Ahieka Sokeb, dead priest. We killed an undead made out of sand. We killed a orcish two-school guy with a double stab in, Captain Blood, Errol Flynn style by Rock. We wounded heavily a dragoon lizard folk, and Hot Pot just pretty much erased the life of what was the buffer magician. After, you know, ripping the knees of someone else. The guy with the harpoon, the stab Gadansky on the side was also being killed by Miguel. There is a lots of going on. We unfortunately don't have Zippo tonight to carry on with what gonna happen with Hotpot. However, we have an idea. He's going to do some stuff. I'm going to piloting him, but I'm not going to tell you. This is going to be resolved at the end of the fight. In exchange, we got the return of Coco. That is joining us for another big fight, and let's see what is gonna happen.
I know that you missed me.
We all miss you. And so we going to jump back directly into the fight and see if I'm going to be able to kill someone tonight or not. You never heard about the rules of death, so I'm going to be interested. They're going to be interesting. I will just say that. Guys, you know the question, but let me doing it again. Drift or surge?
Got it. Surge or surge. Got it.
Surge. Surge. There's only Surge.
There's only
One
surge.
surge.
I
There's
have
only
never.
surge.
What is the last time we've drifted? Does somebody have record on that?
I mean,
Yes, you did.
it's been a while. I think
Uh,
we drifted at the when we're fighting the sea
okay,
monster.
okay. So it's been a bit, but
Yeah.
sure, sure. I assume though this group is feeling very surge again. So
Yeah, it's feeling surgy. And Coco, because you just come back to join us, why don't you roll 1d6 against me?
All right. That's a
You
two.
roll, you got a 2. So you guys, unfortunately, I go first because I roll a 4. And that is bad news. Because
good
that
news,
means
Miguel.
all the enemy will act first. Okay,
Well,
let's
you
go.
could do defenses, Miguel. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I remind you guys, every one of you has 2 action and 2 reaction. Reaction are for defend yourself, action are for attack or doing spells and other things like this. So let's start with the people that are not directly involved into the fight. Um, Jarvis, the sniper that you saw jumping out of the pier and splashing into the water, you don't know where he is, what he's doing, but they're still in the area. The guy here that was casting spell on you, Miguel, and he went and disappeared into into the city, is still around here. You don't know doing what. That can be a little bit concerning because you also know that since Juan just shot, the guards are coming. Seeing Carla heavily wounded and not being able to fight as well as the other two, the Mesek rider has a choice here. And I have 1d6 to roll. Jarvis, because you are, I will say, involved somehow, you need to tell me higher or low.
I'll go with higher.
Okay. The guy turn and go to fight Geraldine. Because at the moment, Geraldine has the upper hand against his friend, and Carla is not right now a threat, while Geraldine is a big threat, metaphorically and literally speaking.
Yeah.
I rolled lower, so is on your favor.
I effectively just saved Carla. Great.
Yes,
At least.
you especially just save your girlfriend life.
Mhm.
The guy here, and this is something that none of you can see, is removing the blade that they use against Gdansk, and he's turning and he's moving this way, running towards Alvida. And Rock, I need you to roll 2d6s for me.
Okay, yeah. I'm rolling the 2d6.
Yes.
And with Rock's luck on dice. Great. Okay, rolling them
Yes.
now. Okay, I've rolled 2 dice.
How much is it?
7.
Actually good. So Albida raised her staff last moment, and the blade, pretty much pass over the surface of the staff and being blocked and parry, and the attack doesn't go as well as the enemy hoped. However, Carla lost concentration on her spell, so right now she was holding Gdansk life, and the spell is being released. So Gdansk at the moment is need to go and do pretty much that
You mean
saving throw. Let's call it
Carla
like
or Alvida?
Alvida, sorry, Alvida. This guy here, turn, move, run on the mast, and he is charging this round is crossbow, and he's trying to decide if it's Jarvis or Miguel the next target. But he's not going to use it this round because also the crossbow need the reloading. This guy here is going to move around, avoiding Rosaria's assault, getting here and throw a smoke bomb around him, making very difficult for the people around to fight. And that the NPC, they're not actively attacking someone of the player. Then there is another one. This small kind of lizard folk not higher, not taller than Hot Pot itself. It's probably around 4 feet, 4 feet and point one. Is scattering around here, going behind this big box, taking out something and throw it where Rock and Hot Pot are situated. And I need you, because I'm going to roll for Hot Pot, to roll me an agility check.
On mic, and I'm going to do agility.
Yeah,
Give me a
agility is
second.
just your trait, so you roll your trait, the
Right.
dot.
Okay, so I've
Now
got
6 exploding, I need you to roll a 12 or higher.
okay, so I got 4 dice in agility, and I get my plus 3 modifier, correct? Or no?
Yes,
Okay.
modifier is always there. Hot Pot save.
Okay, that is definitely going to hit that. So it's 12, 14. But I'm keeping all of them, right? Or
Yeah,
no?
you keep all of
Okay,
them. There's
gotcha.
not just no these sixes
No, that's
exploding.
fine. 12 and 4, 16, 19.
So, because of that, you take only half of the damage. So I just rounded down, and it's 7 acid damage on you and Hotpot. Not absorbing, because those goes through your cloth and through your
He's
armor.
really ruining the deck too. I'm really not pleased
Yes,
at all.
yeah, it does. This is the first of two. The other one is Velka. Miguel,
Yes.
Velka just stabbed you in the chest, and you got a lot of damage. Blood was spilling and etc. It was one not the best experience ever, and he also twisted the blade inside you. And now in the movement of the fight, he pulled the blade out, and he smiles. And just for a second, you see him putting a hand in front of your face. And you for just that little brief second, you try to realize what the heck is going on, because he's not attacking. He's just holding it right there, like just in front of your face, while the cutlass in the other hand is just being lifted. So that means it's your turn, guys.
What is
Okay.
he? What is he doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. You want to know, right?
What is the? You said there was something else in his other hand, right?
Yeah, the cutlass, the blade.
Okay.
I think I'm going to let Miguel go first. This seems like a very stressful moment that he needs to resolve.
Is there any way to back up and
Uh,
actually back up without triggering an attack of opportunity?
if you have the skill for it, yes. If you
All
don't,
right.
hmm.
So you're telling me is either I die or he dies.
May,
Anyway,
may I interject? Because I am standing right next to you.
You are.
And my thought is he is about to cast some kind of a spell. So
Bless you. I heard a sneeze.
I was thinking about maybe casting a spell before him.
How
He
about
might
you
be
go?
like concentrating on something, and I don't want this person to die, right?
and this person, you mean Miguel, right?
Well, I don't want
No,
either.
he
I don't want
talked.
either of them to die.
No, no, he wants
Obviously,
the cake. He wants to knock the other guy out because we need information.
yeah,
That's what that. Okay. How about you go first and then I'll go second. Sound good?
yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to think. Um, I am thinking about using something that will make him think twice about what he's doing, and so I'm thinking about using Soothing Wave. Um, or actually,
Mm-hmm.
hold on a second. Or actually, the other one. Um, oh,
Okay, just so I remind you, then
mhm.
because I explained it to you once, but it was a long time ago and etc. In the middle of a fight, Soothing Wave has a very, very, very low percentage of working.
Okay, why I was like altering that a little bit. Um, what about emotional surge? I'm thinking about using emotional surge and making them become unsure of what it is that they're doing.
Hmm. Still very difficult, but I will say, yeah, try it.
And it says unwilling creatures must succeed on a 14 willpower save to resist.
Yes.
Um, and it's for me it's only a TN8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me just go that my
So
way.
you roll to do the spell first, and you already have
Yes.
a +3,
+5.
+5 in total. So you need to roll a 3 or higher. That's very easy for you
Yeah. And I'm keeping the highest and the lowest.
because you have 1 dot.
Yes. No,
Okay.
I don't think I have any dots.
You don't have any dots, so
Yeah, so no sixes explode, but it's still the highest and lowest.
yes, absolutely.
So I rolled actually a 4 and a 5 +5. And that is really close to a crit, but that's a 14. So that is a success.
That is a success. This is a success. So, um, what do you, okay, so your emotional surge inside him is like you focus the wheel of the sea in order to make sure that, the voice of the goddesses of the sea get to his mind and say what?
Um, Basically, I don't want him to hear any words in particular. I assume again that he is potentially casting some kind of a spell, but whether he is or he isn't, I just want it to be a bunch of like whispering in his mind, um, to kind of muddy the waters of his mind so that he is incapable of concentrating on the spell or whatever it is he is preparing to do. Um,
Okay, so
and
that works.
mhm.
And just so you know, it wasn't a spell.
Okay.
However, thanks to what you just did, I took down a die
Hmm.
from what he was doing. And that
Okay.
changes what he was doing from a critical to a success.
Okay. Um, I still have one more action to do as well, right?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the shield to just slam into him. Now that he's kind of like confused and trying to find a concentration on whatever attack he was about to make, now he's like focusing more on Miguel to try to make that attack. I'm just going to slam him and try to throw him to the ground.
Okay, so you just get there and you get literally just into his axe to slam into him.
Yeah,
Give me a parry and shield attack.
excellent. I like those. That is going to be what is that? That is 5d6. Excellent. That is a 6 and a 4. So the 6 is going to explode, and
Mm-hmm.
another 6. So that
Nice.
on the dice is going to be 16 plus my agility, which is 3. Um,
19.
18. Yeah. And I don't know if I get any pluses. to any of that stuff, but I think 18 is probably enough, right?
Okay, yeah, 18
19.
is enough. 14 is the target, and you just slam it into him. However, that trigger what he was expecting.
Hmm.
The thing is, it was an expecting on, let me explain this. It was preparing to do something to Miguel, and you
Hmm.
came in. And because of
Yeah.
the confusion, it triggered, but not on Miguel, is on you.
Yeah. I can
And the
take
thing
it.
is, it's a riposte. Do you
Hmm.
know what a riposte is?
Um, how do I explain it? It's you're trying to redirect the energy.
No, in this case, it's a counter-attack.
Okay.
So you wait for the enemy to attack you, and then in the instant that they launch, you just respond.
Hmm.
And that means that you sacrifice your action to, like, for a waiting maneuver,
Hmm.
to just unleash L just before their blade touch yours.
Hmm.
So this is what's happening to you now, because the 26 that I roll for
Hmm.
this riposte, thanks to your dice, is now a 22.
Okay.
Your
Can
Unfortunately, Miguel, you cannot act on this because this is
okay.
an instant. This
Okay.
is like slamming the shield, piercing with the cutlass. Is happening exactly the same time.
Hmm.
The thing is, Jarvis, you have an option here. You take the full brunt of the attack, but your attack is successful,
Hmm.
or you renounce your attack and you can defend.
Um, so basically, I can use a reaction to try to beat the 22.
But if you do that, your attack is nullified because you're not, it's like you're charging, you see the blade, you stop,
Hmm.
and you try to parry or dodge. That's what our the riposte work is. Is an attack that it actually defend yourself from a possible, from the opponent.
Um, and if I dodge, he's still coming after me. Because really, dodge is the only thing I think I could beat a 22 with.
Okay, let me explain. You don't need to beat the 22. You need to beat the ease evasion, but that's not the point.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, okay, okay.
the thing is, you can parry or dodge. It's up to you. You choose.
I'll
However,
parry. I'll
yeah,
parry.
however, if you do such things, if you
Hmm.
do such things, that's it. You don't have any more action. The attack you were doing, the shield brutal attack, doesn't go
Hmm.
through.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
just wanted to be sure. Or
No,
you
that's fine.
take you let the blade pierce you, but you carry with the momentum and you just slam into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that then. That was kind of what I was doing anyway. If I get hit, then I get hit. But at least I'm hoping I can end up on top of him, possibly knock him out. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to just roll the attack, the damage, because he just pierced through you like a shish kebab.
Yeah,
But
but it's not a critical, so
it's not critical. It's because your evasion is. Remind me what your evasion is.
my evasion is my evasion is 13.
Your evasion is 13. So thanks to that dice, you remove
Yeah.
your evasion. Hell, this is good. This is not a critical, so I don't double the damage. However, it has, of course, an advantage on the damage he is going to deal because he literally sacrifices action in order to do so.
Okay.
So we got the officer saber does 7 damage as base plus the dice I'm going to roll. A total of 21
Wow.
plus
Right.
the other action that you sacrifice. So you need to consider sorry. So a total of 25 in that
Okay, so
goes to
25 minus
your
12.
my. However, in those things, you actually have the shield up,
Hmm.
so you can consider the shield in all of this.
Okay, cool. So I'm actually minusing 15, so I'm only taking 10 damage.
Still, quite the
Well,
full brunt of being stabbed into your chest.
sure.
Miguel, you see all of this. This is happening in front of you, and etc. And you just realize what the hand was for, to
He,
hide the action of the riposte, to not let you, it's like it was a red herring in front of your face, like, yeah, look here.
But if Miguel had taken even just that much damage, 25 points of damage, they'd probably be down.
I absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Do I
follow,
now do
that
I now
follow
roll
your
damage
attack.
on them?
Yes,
Okay.
you roll your attack. Okay, so you using the shield. Okay,
Hmm.
so using your shield does it's more like bludgeoning damage on him.
Hmm.
So you can
Hmm.
consider 4 bludgeoning damage for the shield plus your
Plus the
parry and
two.
shield skill,
Yeah.
and that will be like you pushing against him. He's pushing against you.
Hmm.
So I'm going to also ask you a might roll, but do the damage first.
Okay, the damage you said so +4, so 9 plus 4 is 13 points of damage.
Okay, okay. So you hit you hit him in the chest. You realize he's he has some armor, not as strong as yours, but definitely some armor on him. Um, and now is going to be your might, pure might against his.
That's not going to be great.
He's not the strongest guy on the pier. Huh?
Can
Hmm.
I give him a critical token to help out? Can I?
Yes.
So what I end up doing is I realize what's happening. I'm gonna take my whip and I'm gonna try to help trip him or disarm
Yeah.
him or help so he can to help him lose his footing.
Okay. So, uh, Garvus, you rolled your might. You took. You keep all the dice and etc. Those are not exploding.
Hmm.
But you add another die, and that can explode. So if there is a six here, it's going to explode.
That's great because I had rolled a 6. So for the 3 dice, I've got 14, 15, and then the 6 is able to explode, right?
Yes.
So come on, stupid thing. And that's another 3. So it's a total of 18.
Plus your strength, your might modifier.
No, that is with the my it's a 17 plus 1.
Okay, so 18 in total. You
Hmm.
roll, and I'm not joking because I'm looking at the dice. 4.
Nice.
He rolled 1, 1, 2.
Cool.
And he has a +1 modifier. So technically speaking, he rolled a 5.
Hmm.
So he, I will say, nothing changed in terms of damages and what you guys did to each other.
Hmm.
However, tell me how you take the upper hand right here.
Well, with Miguel getting their whip around the back of their leg, I'm able to uh, push them up with the shield, and they do get a chance to stab me, but I my weight carries up, and then I just slam down on top of them, and that's where the little bit of damage comes from. So now I'm I'm on top of them, holding them down with my shield, and I'm gonna yell back to Miguel, uh, "Get to hot pot and get healed."
Okay. So those were Jarvis' action.
Hmm.
What's the rest of you guys doing? Because that is definitely a change of situation.
Ah, the guy on the ground is hella dangerous. Do you guys mind if I go next?
Go ahead.
All right. How is he looking? Is the poison still affecting him, or has that wore off already?
He will do right now because it's affect him during your round, and this is the last round is affecting him.
Yeah.
So you can roll the poison damage on him.
Poison damage is, I believe,
1d6.
a d6. One.
Okay. So, okay. The guy is in better shape than you. I can tell you this.
Okay. All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Considering I really okay. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna before I leave, my whip is still out. I'm going to can I actually this I wanted to try to disarm him so he didn't have his sword because I really don't want to see Jarvis get stabbed like I did. But
Okay, technically speaking, his sword is inside Jarvis right now. It's like they are literally on top of each other, and he's
okay.
Can they kick it away? Like, can they kick the hand that has it? Like, rather, because they're right over there.
yes, they need to go. Just to give you an idea, you need to go around this side, and you need to do me an unarmed attack against him. Because you just kick him.
I mean, that's
All
an
right.
idea. You know what I mean?
Sorry,
That's an idea.
the whip can disarm on a critical, which is
Yes,
but
also that.
I yeah, but the problem is getting to that critical. I'm not quite sure if I can do it.
Also,
Um,
realistically speaking, you're trying to disarm someone that is holding
yeah.
is holding his sword on, and there is your friend with all his weight on top of it. So the Jarvis is literally just pushing the sword inside this guy's hand.
All right. He okay. Where is Hot Pot?
uh, on the ship, but you don't see him because different level. You went down the gangplank. You're now on the pier, and they are all on top of the main deck. And it's like, I
It's
will say,
slanted. Okay.
And he's kind of short, so
yeah,
think about the ridge of the boat. And
Yeah, I can't see him. I have
no.
no idea where he is. All right. I don't want to leave you. I really don't want to leave you. I want to help you out, but I'm also in really critical condition,
Mm-hmm.
and I have children to think of. So
So fair enough. So what are you doing?
I'm going to. He's gonna give. Jarvis can't see it. He's gonna give him a look of he really doesn't want to leave him alone with this very uh, talented with the sword guy,
Mm-hmm.
but he's gonna make a hard decision. He is going to back off like you suggested for now to see if he can go find Hot Pot to get healed, and then he'll be back. Fingers crossed.
Are you
So
using all your action to go back to the ship, or only one for now?
I'm going to use one action to back up before I can see what's the situation with the ship.
Can you tell me your movement with one action?
I'm going back up the.
Yeah, no. Your close to your evasion, there is also movement. There is
Oh,
zero
okay, yeah.
on all your action. How much is it?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Uh, moving and evasion. One action's 35.
35. So with 20, 25, you get here. Okay, you literally just go on the gangplank, you run up, you jump, the guy that is right there, that is occupying the gangplank right now. You get to Gdansk that is not breathing anymore and
Yeah.
is not moving. And on your side, crouched down behind those boxes, there is this kind of small saricart guy, almost like a gecko, with big bugging eyes and etc. And he's putting together something that look like a Molotov.
Oh, fuck that. Can I get the? I don't actually know. I don't want to destroy the ship. I will.
It's not lit. It's just like putting this piece of cloth inside it, and like.
I'm just gonna stab him. Like
Okay,
he
so
isn't
you
the guy.
turn and you just go.
I'm just yeah, I turn and I just stab him with my cutlass
Okay, so
or
fancy.
rapier. I don't have a cutlass.
Yeah, 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 yes. You just.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
So the guy just, like turn his head up, see you. I'm going to give you, because he's prone, you have a +2 on the attack,
Okay,
and he has a -2 on his dodge. But let's see if you hit him first.
that's an 18.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. And the alchemist in question is. Hmm, 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 hmm. His evasion. Okay, it's not a crit, but yeah, it's definitely higher than his evasion.
Hmm.
Um, so he's going to try his best to dodge. As I said, you have a -2 because he's prone,
Hmm.
and if I remember correctly, your evasion is 16.
Yes.
Yep, go for the damage. The guy just tried to roll out of it, lift the bottle, and you just stab him into the chest.
All right. Rolling damage.
This guy has never been touched so far.
7, 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. No, no,
15.
9 plus 5 is 14. Sorry. I can read.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. 14. Okay. Yes. Okay. You just pierce quickly, and the guy just insult you in Egyptians. You don't understand what he said, but the tone is quite,
It's obvious.
it's kind of obvious. And with that, we finish your action because you use both of them.
Hmm.
So we move to the other two lovely players on my table.
You, me or you, Coco? You or me?
All right, so I come out of the fog. There's like a smoke bomb, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, Coco, you were downstairs, just to give you an idea of what's going on with you. You were downstairs. Jarvis came in, wake up Carla, started to shout, and the bell of the alarm started to be rung. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so you were able to quickly put on your equipment, grab your stuff, and get upstairs. And you run through the stairs and see what the heck is going on in front of you, and all the things I just described is chaos on the ship, and you are in the middle of it. So, right here on the map, you just came out from the door. What are you doing?
So who do I see immediately in front of me, and what do I recognize as a threat?
So, in front of you, really in front of you, there is a corpse that is being down, and there is Captain Alvida just, exchanging he, let's say sword against magical stuff with this Shadri guy. Just to give you an idea, long white hair, blackish skin. This is the closest one to you. On your right, there is Rock and Hotpot, and Hotpot is going to quickly move, uh, get close to you, pass you, and run into this direction. Um, so what you are going to do?
All right, I guess I'll back up Captain Elvita.
Okay. So your movement with zero action, just to remind you where it is, you see your health points, and under there you got zero action 17, one action 35, all action 70. So means that you can get here with zero action, you can get here with one action, and with the next action you can cast a spell, attack, or do anything else. What do you prefer?
I'll take that one action.
Okay, so you run close to Alvida just to make sure that your captain is in good shape, and you get face to face with this guy that is officially nominated the Windcutter Disciple.
Cool name. All right. I have this dagger. Do I have a reaction or do I have to wait for that?
You still have an action, so you can just decide it. Go. Well, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, great.
So you do that.
That's right.
Okay, great. So your action, your casting Fang Dagger is, just to remind you, is not technically just a dagger. It's, it's, how you
It's
call it?
got flutes in it for
Yeah,
toxins.
but it also has a handle and there is a blade. So you use it almost like a punch. So you can use your unarmored combat instead of fencing in order to use this weapon. Okay?
Good. Okay.
So, because I don't remember the name of the weapon right now. It's like something like Qatar, but don't quote me on that because I may be a mistake. Let me double check. In the meantime, you roll your might plus your unarmored combat. So 5 dice, keep the two best. And if there is a 6, you can explode it.
All right. Be a 6 and a 3. So re-roll that 6.
Absolutely, 6 and a 3. Yes,
And
it's
that's a 1. So 6, 3.
also known as punching blade. It's called a Qatar with a K. I was correct.
So that's
My memory didn't
10
fail.
on the die. And then what do I add to that?
10 on the dice, plus your might modifier, that is a +1.
All right.
So
So that'd
11.
be an 11.
And now let me double check this guy's evasion. Okay, so you get close, you start to try to stab him with your Qatar dagger, and the guy just lift his weapon and deflect the attack. You were inches, just a tiny bit close to hit him, but unfortunately, the guy is exchanging a hit with you and Alvida at the same time. But that was a quick series of action. You now are in the middle of a fight, so be ready, because when their moment comes, yeah, there can be a problem. You
Ah,
still
you've
have,
got some skill.
yeah, you got some skills. You still have your 2 reactions, so if any other attack you this round, you still can defend. We
All
move
right.
to Rock.
Okay. Uh, Did I see Coco like just get out of the fog? Because she went that way, right? Because I know where Alvida is.
Okay, so the fog is on the stern castle, is above you,
Right.
so
Right.
you are not involved into the fog. But seeing Coco darting out
Okay.
from the below, yes, you probably have seen that.
Okay. And Alvida's kind of in that direction. All right.
Yes.
Did I? Because he just stabbed that guy. Did I see the little rat bastard behind that box over there? Because he probably was like, oh, making noise over there.
Um, I will say if you want to. Okay, so that was happening behind you.
Right.
So you have been hit by a caustic vial. So yeah,
Because
definitely you
he threw
felt
it
that.
from a direction, right?
So you know that behind you someone throw that one. But now you turn, you look, and you see Miguel stabbing
Okay,
someone.
okay, because it was probably over there. I can't
I will
100%
say that this
verify
consume a list of reaction from you.
to turn and like figure out where he is.
Yes.
Question. Sorry, I'm gonna have lots of those right now. Uh, with you said that we could get rid of reactions to get extra movement and things like that, or
Not extra movement, but you can get rid of reaction to do an extra attack.
okay,
So
that's what
you
I want
go
to know.
all attack,
Right,
not
right.
defenseless that round.
Be-
You can attack up to 3 times,
Rock
but
is a lunatic, so we'll get into that in a second. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to race till I get to that top. I'm going to race over to that barrel right there. Okay.
This
So
barrel?
that's one full move. Absolutely, right there.
Okay, so this is okay. So get this to this barrel is just zero movement because it's like
Oh,
uh,
fantastic. Then this will get
so
better. So,
5, 10, get on top of the barrel,
yeah,
15,
leap
you
from
still
barrel and go over behind that box.
lift on back. That's an action. So you just
Yeah.
run, jump on top of the barrel, jump on top of the box,
Hi
get on
there.
top of the guy, and I'm going to ask you. It's not going to be difficult, but at least an acrobatic
No,
check.
no, absolutely. And luckily, I have bonuses to all these acrobatic nonsense. So, uh, I have Serpent's Grace. Does that count?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
feel like it should. Okay. So I have a +2. Hold on, I gotta do some math. So Serpent's Grace is +2, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Then I'm just making sure there's no other weird bonuses before we get to the dice.
Hmm.
Okay, no, 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 no. Okay, perfect. This isn't stealthy at all, so I'm not gonna get any of those. And now it's just gonna be acrobatics. So acrobatics is my agility dice, so it's 4 of those. And then 2 dice for my skill. Perfect, 6. All right, for that one I can keep uh, 2 dice,
Okay,
but I have a 6, so that explodes. So
perfect.
so it's 9, and then the 6 explodes. 4. Okay, 13. 13 and 2 is
15.
15. 15 and plus my modifier, 18. 18.
Okay, so what's happening is you jump on top of the barrel. The barrel is unsteady because
I would, yeah. We're,
and you use the momentum of the barrel that is falling under your weight.
yeah, I figured that.
Jump again on top of the box.
Yep,
The barrel roll down
somewhere.
somewhere. Probably in this case, just get against the corpse that is literally there, because it's like really on this line. It
Yep.
just pass behind off pot is like.
Okay. For my free speech, I'll be like, "Oh, hi there." I'll just be standing above it.
And you just stand there and
Okay. And now
attack, I
attack, yeah.
presume.
Yeah, attack.
Okay. The guy is still has at least one reaction.
Okay. Well, let's
Uh,
see.
are you using one of your reaction to stab him again? So doing 2 attack this round, or you just stick with one?
Oh, no, no, I'm doing 2 attacks. I don't like this guy at all.
Yeah, this guy is does away damage and is not being touched so far.
So is it a 2 attack actions for 1 strike? Because it's the dual strike
Also,
again.
you use, but you use it already in this fight
It says per round.
per round. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yep. So,
Didn't remember. So
no,
go
it's
go.
fine. I'm just, so I'm going to do that. 'Cause it does take 2 actions though, which means I do have to spend a reaction to be able to do that.
Yet all of your reaction need to be spent in order to gain 1 attack.
Worth it.
No defenses this round
What's
for
defenses?
yeah.
I
Not
might catch an arrow later, I know, but worth a shot.
not so long along the not so far along the line.
Okay, so that's gonna be just my first. I gotta make an attack on this guy. So let's get to that. Boom, fencing, fencing, and agility. So another 6 dice looks like 4 and 6. Okay. Oh right, much better dice this time. And I only keep 2 though, still, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's your fencing is two.
that's fine. 6 and a 4, 6 explodes.
Yeah, so we are at 10
With
plus
this, with a 6. Hey.
16, 10, 16 plus your agility modifier,
Agility modifier 3.
3. So 19. Very, very good indeed. The only thing is, if the guy dodge both of them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware that he's gonna try to go open season on me at that close range, or the guy with the bow might shoot me. One of the two.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Because
going to roll and see how it goes. Remind me your evasion.
my evasion, my evasion is somewhere on my character sheet. Hold on. Evasion. That's weird. It
Second
doesn't.
page. Second
Yeah, yeah.
page.
I'm in the movement and evasion section. Is it
Yes.
the? Oh, the total 11.
Total. Total.
11.
11. Okay. So -2 because the guy is still prone.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. So he rolled an 11, but one of them was a 6. So I roll again. It was a 4.
Okay.
So it will be a 15 -2, 13. So unfortunately, you just go and stab it, with both of your weapon, and the guy just like doing this, and you stab the
That,
box underneath.
it's more for the point of I know you're there and I'm going to kill you.
Absolutely. And that conclude your round. Actually, conclude their round, guys. So I think I know what you guys are going to do in terms of next one between surging and drifting.
Is it
However,
Surge?
the
I think the term is surge, guys, because I
term is
want to finish
surge.
this dude.
However, you guys heard at the end of this round, you heard shouting because, of course, there is a lot of, people they're fighting. There is the clanging of sword and etc. There is being a shot and such like. Yes, but you also heard shouting very loudly coming from the docks. And now, Coco, you roll against me last round. Miguel, you're going to do it this round.
All right. 3.
Uh,
Oh,
all
Not
right.
lucky.
At least I gave the archer someone else to find, because now it's like, do I shoot the swordsman or do I shoot the guy who's standing up in the air with his arms waving?
Yeah,
You know?
neither of you.
Really
Because yeah,
interesting.
because the guy here is going to shoot Jarvis because he's on top of his boss.
Mm, yeah, that makes sense.
So, Jarvis, unfortunately, uh, you are not going to be able to eventually defend from this attack because it come from behind you, on top of you, and you didn't even know that the guy was aiming at you. But I need to hit you first. So your uh, evasion is still there. You're rolling. You're just pushing Velka down and etc. So I keep considering you with your 13. But because you're prone and down, he has some difficulty to aim in order to avoid. Let me tell you this: if it doesn't hit you, it probably hit Velka. However, this guy is good, so we'll see. Yeah,
Just so I understand, does he have disadvantage because of the situation?
yeah, he has disadvantage because of the
Okay,
situation,
just I'm
and
asking more for the mechanical aspect,
yeah,
not so much for
it's
the
a
situation.
disadvantage because there is his boss
Hmm.
tangled in the fight with you, and
Hmm.
you are also prone and etc. So he's literally just giving him disadvantage because he's need to aim, be sure, and
Hmm.
just shoot at the right moment because if he miss, he hit his boss.
Hmm.
However, with the disadvantage, I roll a 17, so I hit you.
Hmm.
And you are going to be able to absorb the damage, not the shield. Remember, just
Hmm. Hmm.
and I'm going to roll the damage on you because the guy is very good with his crossbow, but not very good with the dice. um, 14 in total.
All right, so I take 2.
It's like He was trying to save his boss from this deranged man just pushing him down, and he just almost barely, get into your armor. Um,
Hmm.
and that is first action. The second action is to drop the crossbow, use um, the other thing, his blade in order to get down here, like this, and double kick Miguel in the back. Is not as skilled in martial arts as is uh, archery skill. However, Miguel, because he's attacking you from behind, you are considered flanked, so he has a plus 3 on the roll.
All right.
And with an 18, I think you are being hit. Now,
Yes.
you have this sound like, the sound that the things are made on the rope, like when something very fast is moving on top of it. The friction is just creating that zzz sound, and you feel the presence of someone behind you. You can eventually not parry, but you can eventually dodge a disadvantage.
With this, so I would roll twice and take the lower.
No, you roll with a less dice.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to dodge.
Perfect.
So, I mean, agility, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
Instead of 6.
Yes, because its agility is 4 dots, and I have 2 in my dodge.
Okay, perfect.
So
Let's see how it goes.
15.
Unfortunately, it's not enough.
Nah.
He has 16 like you.
Yes.
His evasion is quite high. This guy is all evasion and no armor. Now, Miguel, the base of the damage is only 4. It's a double kick in your back.
I don't think I take anything. Or wait,
However, I
no.
need to roll the dice of an armored combat. And you guys are, sorry, you forgive my French. You guys are freaking uh lucky because I just rolled
Did,
3.
did I mention that about this group? We're really lucky.
Yeah, yeah. So 4 plus 3, 7 minus your armor.
I my gear gives me 4, and my skills give me 2, so I don't think it goes through.
No, it doesn't go through. The only thing, no, it goes 1 goes through.
Okay.
4 and 2 is 6, so it did 7 damage.
Oh
So
yeah, well I take 1 damage, yes.
you take
I
one
can
damage. It's like,
count. Math is hard.
it doesn't hit very hard. However, because it's like a double kick on your back, you need to give me endurance
Oh,
roll,
okay. I can do
because
that.
it's going to, just going to push you prone.
That is 13. No, 12.
12. Okay. So against is 10, you just land double feet on your back, and you just doing literally one step, and you realize that someone is just behind you, and you just probably just push it like, hey, hey, I'm here. That's pretty much the whole thing. This guy was trying his best, saving his captain, uh, taking down you, and etc. He did pretty much nothing this round. Poor guy.
I can appreciate the level of athleticism he has and what he was going for. I can appreciate that. I can respect
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
You could
Now,
feel his commitment. He was committed to it. That's the important part.
commitment, it was the whole thing. the the voices are getting closer and closer. And this guy get to them. This other guy here get here. Let's see how it goes. Um, this guy, still in the smoke and etc., pierce through the smoke and assault your wife, Miguel, but you cannot see it. And I need you to roll me 2d6s. I like to see how you guys defend your better half.
All right. 6.
I cannot believe I just rolled a 5. Okay, so the fight is going on between them, but Rosaria is able to defend herself without taking any damage this round. Now, the guy here is going to deal with Coco, but the guy here and the guy here are going to deal with the rest of you. Let me resolve a couple of things with Geraldine. It's going to take 1 second, guys. I want to know, you guys want to roll for Geraldine or you want me doing it?
Uh,
I would say if Hot Pot was here, I'd say Hot Pot, but
I feel Geraldine is her own woman and she could roll for herself. That's my
she does.
opinion.
Uh, yeah, we
Fair?
could do that.
Yeah, fair, 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 fair. The thing is, Geraldine is fighting two guys at the same time now. Uh, and at the moment, they are having the upper hand on her. But you cannot see what's going on. And also, you guys here there is going to happen something on the NPC side right now. So, who going to go first? Velka, the alchemist, or the wind cutter? You tell me.
Let's do
Wind
Alchemist.
cutter.
Oh, okay.
And Cutter.
Wind
Oh,
cutter. So, Coco, you and Alvida are in the fight with the wind cutter. He just take out two scimitar and is going and he take a position where he's ready to fight, and he goes, he kicks something, and suddenly from the ground there is like a wall of sand between the two of you. The wall of sand rise, and you just, what is this wall that literally magically appeared in front of you, and from it, the blade pierced through, trying to hit you in the chest. Your evasion is close to your movement. Can you see it? It's
It's
guard. It's your agility. So in this case, is 8.
yep. Okay, 8.
So with a 12, it definitely hit you. So you can decide to dodge or parry and hope for the best.
All right, I'll
Consider
try to
this.
parry it.
Because of the sudden attack from behind the wall, this guy has a little advantage against you.
And I don't see anything under parry.
So you try to parry. You're going to use the Qatar in your, that you're holding in order to do so. Because you don't have dots, you roll your agility, pure agility, and you keep the highest and the lowest.
Okay, so that's 4 dice.
And you add your modifier, so +2.
All right, right. 17.
Okay, but so sorry. How did you got 17? Because
Sure, I had 4 die and
4 dice, you
the
keep the
6.
highest and the lowest roll.
Oh, highest and lowest. Okay.
So I was like,
So
okay, cool, but there is a problem with math there.
probably, yes. Oh, hold on. That's So that's 8 and plus
You
2,
got
so it's 10.
10. Okay, good, good. Um, Still right on the cusp, exactly what you needed. So you got the blade like inches from you, and you just use the guitar to deflect it, and the guy just step back, and the wall of sand just slowly started to fall down. That was his round. Now we go up, and the next one is the alchemist, the little gecko Sarikar that is now fighting against two enemies. Okay. The guy, I remind you guys, he was preparing something like it looked like a Molotov. He dropped that and he bite his own hand. And when he does, you guys see his neck, and then it started to engorge, almost like he has sacs.
Ugh.
He turned his head up and he spit at you, Rock.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna do that. I don't have
Yeah,
a
he's
dodge.
going to do that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to try to dodge. But
I
you need to eat first.
I don't have a reaction issue where I spent my reaction, so he's literally just gonna like spit at me.
No, because that was the last round. This is the new
Oh,
round. Yes. Your evasion is 11. I need to roll again this one. Okay, so 14. This spray of something that look like purple smoke, and with a little bit of something that like substance that look like tar is going to be
oh no,
spraying
I'm dodging
face.
that. Nope, nope. I'm gonna try anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, all right. So yeah, definitely would hit me otherwise. So I am going to roll that. It's gonna be my dodge dice, which is 2, so that's cool, and my agility, so 6 again probably. But let's double check on my sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, number 6. Okay, 6 dice. Uh, 1 second on checking
Yeah, no, it's
something.
okay. Don't worry. Uh,
Okay,
Miguel,
gotcha.
you are going to be involved in the next thing this guy does, just so you know. Be
All
ready.
right.
So 6 dice. All right, so 2 highest. All right, so 6 and a 4 is 10. 6 explodes. To a 3. So 13, 13, 16. I think that's on the.
Okay. So this thing, it just spray
Yeah,
it just spray
inches from my
against you,
face.
just doing this. It goes like this, like, bits of this smoking and this tar substance, just, guy goes in this way, and just little drop, and they're on your face and your shoulder. That doesn't affect you in the way that it should. You still get something, but not the full effect. Your senses are starting to get a little bit dizzy. You got a -2 on all your roll until the next turn.
Okay.
And it's better than the -6 it was inflicting on
Yeah, no,
you.
I figured that was gonna blind me or something if it hit me in the face. That looked like
No,
a
there was
blinding.
a little bit more, because there is not just a blinding effect.
Ugh.
Um, it's a venom thing. So you don't take the venom effect of
All right,
this,
I'll take the
but
negative
you still
2.
take minus. Yeah, exactly like a Dilophosaurus, Miguel. Exactly like that. So speaking of that, Miguel, the guy crouch down and jump, head-butting you in the chest.
Oh my God. I already used my reaction. I think, do we get, I don't, there's so much one
No, no,
reaction.
they reset. They reset because
It
you
was the
did
beginning of the round. That's the only reason why Rock didn't get sprayed right in the face.
Yeah. So, Miguel, the guy try to headbutt you in the chest, and tumble pretty much on the side, and pretty much land on the corpse of his companion. Because I missed. You still have that 16. Um, However, thanks to this, Rock, he is not there. He moved.
Do I get, I know it's a long to ask, but do I get an attack on him as he retreats out of my square? Because he's retreating in front of me.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
This is also the reason why he was giving you that mouse, because he was going to do this.
Well, I don't think he thought through the second part of his plan very well.
No.
Okay. So I do an attack then?
Yes, yes, you do.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, this is not automatic success. You still need to hit and etc.
No,
But
no, I know. And then, God, I'm always the guy that does this. For the attack, can I do the double or can I
no,
does it have to be the
no,
single?
because
Okay.
he's a
That's fine.
reaction, so you need to be one
I
attack.
was okay either way. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
So another 6 times. Okay, so 6 and a 4, 10. 6 explodes. 4. All right, so 14, 14, and my agility 17, and
Okay,
then -2 because of the stupid daisy dizziness.
dizziness venom. Yeah,
Yep,
so
15.
15.
15, and he's gonna have a negative because it's behind him probably.
No,
Okay.
this is already being considered.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The thing is, you slash. In the
Yeah.
meantime, the guy jump and you
Yeah.
hit him in the back.
Okay.
So you can roll the damage. In the meantime, I move to Jarvis because Velka under you, still with the blade embedded in your body, twists the blade,
Uh-huh.
and with his voice, and that kind of funny, kind of worrying at the same time. He said, he said to you, Zavalek, send his regard. So,
Can I use a reaction?
mm, let me do the
Yeah, yeah,
thingy so
sorry,
you
sorry.
can tell me what you wanna use and etc.
Yeah.
So the twisting of the blade is a reaction from him. Um, so because the blade is embedded in you, is going to deal half of the damage of the blade. So it's only 4, but you cannot absorb them because it's
Hmm.
literally inside damage. It's
Okay.
more, you can understand this is not an attack. This is more like out of spite. Okay.
Hmm.
Then he's going to try to roll, pushing the blade and pushing you on the side to roll and because at the moment you are on top of him.
Hmm.
So I'm going to use my unarmed combat and my might in order to do so. That when you get a reaction.
Okay. And in that regard, I can use either my dodge or my parry. I assume that I don't have anything else I can use.
In this case, you can also use your unarmed combat because this is a grappling situation.
Hmm.
Unarmed combat is also grappling. So if you want to use that, you can use
That's
that.
pretty. That's not going to help me very much. It's pretty low.
Okay.
If you dodge, you're going to be automatically, leaving him free pretty much. If you
Huh?
parry, you are going to just, I will consider it like you're just pushing down the shield in order to holding it there. If that works for you,
So he's trying to roll out from underneath me and take the sword with him.
yes.
Um, is there a chance that I could try to um, uh, disarm him in that. Basically keep the sword in my side.
The thing is, you holding your own weapon in one hand and the
Hmm.
shield in the other.
Hmm.
So how you gonna do that? Because I remind you, the sword is embedded in your body right now. So
Hmm.
I'm just asking, not I'm not saying it's impossible. Just picture me how.
So I'm thinking that as we make that move, I'm either going to, depending on how I could move it, I could either use the shield to either pinch his arm or smash his arm, basically hitting him in the wrist to try to get him to let go of the shield as we both uh, try to move away from each other.
Okay, I will allow it. However, you need to beat his own attack or his own rolling you out on this.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
go with parry and shield. In the meantime, I'm just calculating the difficulty. However, I want to hear from Rock about his damage.
Okay, so I was looking at the fencing. It says in the brackets, sorry, I was looking at the sword and it says in the brackets fencing, so that's the number of dice in pips, right? So it says in brackets fencing. So like for example, D6 plus in brackets fencing D6. So I assume that's the number of pips.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
right. So if I roll a 6 on one of those pips, is that do I roll it again or do I not? Not for damage, right?
Not for damage. No,
Okay.
because if I do that,
We'd be
I
dead. We'd be
I
dead
will
is what
be
would
dead
happen.
a lot of times before this session.
Fair.
Uh,
16.
okay, so 16 damage on the alchemist. Very good. Uh, he is still there, but not happy as before.
Nobody likes a guy that spits.
No,
As it's
nobody.
gonna Is that really insulting to him?
In the meantime, Jarvis, you need to be a
Uh,
16 against Velka.
Wow. Okay. Because I rolled 6 and a 5 and exploded the 6 and got another 5. So that's a 16 plus my agility, which is 3. So that's an 18.
Okay, so by 2 points, you are
Yes.
able um, you are able to push him down. In the meantime, you roll out. Now you have a choice here.
Hmm.
You can holding it there, but he will keep his weapon, or he will roll out, but you will disarm him.
Um, yeah, no, I'm fine with disarming him.
Okay, so the first action is like he's trying to get out, he try to push you, you push back, so he's losing his grip or the chance to get out of under this situation. So he drop drop the weapon and roll
Hmm.
out and roll on the side here
Hmm.
and use another action to part of his movement to stand up. He goes to his side and you see him take out a flintlock and
I just,
push it
I just, I just smile.
and aiming at you.
Hmm.
So you go from like the guy has sword and etc. and he just stand up, take out the flintlock, pointing at you, and he's going to shoot.
Hmm.
And
Um,
you realize also this: it doesn't have any reaction after this because he
yeah.
uses all of his turn to get out of you, stand up, take their weapon out, all of this. Use everything. You, in terms of, on a fighting level, your character had enough fight to know exactly, how many exhale and inhale you can do in one round and how many action and reaction you have.
Hmm. Yeah, and I've only used a reaction, and he's only got an action left at this point.
Yes, and is going to use it to shoot.
Yes.
And I'm going to Okay, so I got a 15 on the shooting, and because it's literally in front of you, you still have that moment that to get out of the way or raise your shield. It's up to you.
Um, yeah, that's either I'm either dodging or I'm trying to parry.
Yes,
Um, a 15, huh?
yes,
Um,
but that's not what you need you need to hit a 14 in order to avoid this.
need to roll a 14, whether it be dodge or
Okay.
parry and shield to
Hmm.
and if I parry and shield, I would theoretically be able to still hit him, or I would and I would hit him but still take damage.
No, 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 no. If you raise your shield and you parry, the bullet will literally be embedded in your shield, not into your skin.
Okay. Well, you know what? If he shoots, that's it. He's got nothing left.
No,
'Cause
it doesn't. It's not nothing
that's right.
left. You still
Yeah.
have all your action.
Um. Yeah. So I am going to I'm going to dodge.
Okay. So you need to hit a 14 at least.
Hmm. And gonna be yes.
But what he just said to you, that was kind of trying to intimidate you and etc., no matter the very high pitched voice, it gave you a little bit of information to who sent those people.
Yeah. I mean, and that's it. That's not um.
Important
Za
right now.
yeah. I mean, I know Zavalek is the one behind this. But maybe they have a way of communicating more quickly. Maybe they use the crystal ball like we had used with Graves in the past.
Yeah,
Um,
very
so
good. Mm.
yeah, so that is a 4, 5, and a 6 because I've got 3 dots in dodge.
Very
So that
good.
is a 15 plus 3 is an 18, and I'll roll the 6. And that's another 3, so that's 21. I was hoping to get a crit, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Um,
you just roll out of the way, and the bullet just hit the deck, the pier, and it just ricochet elsewhere. Like,
yeah. Um, so I imagine I'm I'm I've got his sword still in my side.
yeah, it's still embedded in your body.
Um, I've got my sword, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other guy, not quite as dramatically, but I'm gonna pull out my other flintlock because I still have another flintlock loaded. I want to go uh, maybe hold on a second. I want to think of something good to say. Um, uh, maybe you can deliver a message for us yourself, and I'm going to shoot him, but I'm going to aim low.
Okay, so
I'm
you want to
I'm
hit
basic.
like
I'm
the
basically trying
legs?
to yeah. I'm trying to do non-lethal damage. I don't know how injured this person is, but I don't want to hit him in the head or the chest and kill him outright. Um, I'd like to now he's and as far as I can tell, I assume I can tell he has no other weapons on him at this
You don't
point.
know, but maybe. I mean, on a
Maybe
first glance, it
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
However, he has this, he take out the flintlock from a long coat. So,
Hmm. Sure.
so
But
go
I'm
for the attack and give me your best marksmanship roll.
sure. All right. That is a unfortunately there are no sixes, but that is 2 5s. And cunning is a 2, so that's a 12.
A 12 in total.
Hmm.
So you do this, boom, another bullet explode in echoes in the night, and you see just him doing this duck on the side, and the bullet.
No, so he has a high evasion as well, huh?
Yeah, his evasion is 14.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh,
Um.
so that was your first action.
hmm All right. Well, in that regard, I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna take my because now he's kind of like dodged to the side, and I'm just gonna run up and hit him with my Chris.
So just move back towards him and try to hit him with your Chris. Go for it. Fancy.
Hmm. All right. Good. At least I got a six that time, so it's a, a five and a six. 11 agility is so that's a hit no matter what. So that's a 14.
That's
And I'm
it.
gonna re-roll the six. I'm gonna roll a six, and that is gonna be another two. So it's a 16. So it's
16.
a hit.
So it's definitely hit. It doesn't have reactions. You use all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So go directly with damage.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
And that,
yeah. So it's gonna be an 8 plus the 2d6.
yeah, and that will pretty much end your round. And we move back to Miguel's and Rock and to Coco. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
in the meantime, you're rolling your damage to him.
Sure.
So, do you guys want to let Coco go and do the two of you together, or you want to, or Coco, you prefer go last?
I can go right now. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it, Coco.
Just so you know, what is the Chris is? Oh, it's a five,
yeah.
right? It's a five. So that is 14 points of damage. Um, and it does do poison damage as well, right?
Not all the time. Only
Oh,
if you roll.
I
mm,
gotta do plus five. Yeah.
yes. So the thing is, how you got to that plus five, TN plus five. It means if my evasion is 10 and you roll a 15, you trigger it was such a good hit, you triggered the venom. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
That's
Okay. I remember that now. Yes.
perfect. So because you roll an 18, you told me?
Yeah. I needed one more to get the poison. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
So you know that to get the poison, you roll a 19
Mm-hmm.
against this guy. But
Got it.
repeat me the damage.
What was it? It was 14.
14. Okay, thank you so much. You you go stabbing and you feel the armor is wearing under the clothing
Mm-hmm.
absorb part of the damage and is not as strong as yours, but it's definitely a thick armor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so Coco, go for it.
Speaking of toxins, can I use one of my reactions to apply a poison to my blade?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that.
All right, I do so. And I glare at Windbreaker menacingly,
Hmm.
and then I still have two actions. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. You still have two action and one reaction.
Okay.
And I will say this. Let me do one roll in the meantime, because you are acting at the same time with Alvida, and Alvida is there to help you on the matter.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, you got a +3 on your next attack thanks to Alvida's spell. And a blessing of Ashtaria from your captain that is there to buff you during the fight. So please.
Thank you, Captain. I won't let you down. And she does this quick slide to the right maneuver and does a feint and then stabs out at Windbreaker.
Great. So go for your unarmed combat. Kill us your might.
So that's 5 dice.
You keep the uh, best two. If there is a 6, explode, and you had +3 to the result. Plus, actually, because your might has a +1, so you add +4 in total.
All right. That's 13,
Okay, including the +4.
including the plus floor.
Okay, yeah, but this is definitely hit because his evasion is 10. So you go, at this point, he try to evade the attack. I need to keep the best two of those. Okay. Hmm. Is a 7. So by 1, it doesn't avoid it. So, and you go and just, stabbing with your Qatar dagger. So the caustic fang. Um, so at this point, you inflict 3 damage for sure. And now you need to roll me the 2 dice of the unarmored combat and add the result to the damage of the weapon.
Right. That's a 5 and 1 plus
6
3 is
plus 3 is
9.
9. Great. And now you roll me 1d6 on top of this as a venom.
4.
Okay, very good. So we got a total of 13 damage to this guy. That he was also very wounded. So, okay. I'm going just to check his observation, and yes. Okay, so 10 damage in total. And next round, you're going to roll me again 1d6 of venom and 1d6 of venom for a 3 round on top of what you already did. Because the toxin is now in his body, running into his vein. And that was your first action. You have another.
I'd like to take another swing.
Yeah, go for it. The Unfortunately, you don't have the +3 now because you use it. It's gone. But
Hmm.
you can still act.
Yep, that's 10 plus. Do I add anything to that, or is it just straight 10?
No, your might modifier. So you always add your might modifier. There is a +1. The little
All
yellow
right, so that's
square.
an 11.
So it's an 11. It's a hit. So now I'm going to try to avoid it again. Yeah, and this time the guy rolled 12 and he just dodge out of the way.
Good, good.
So a quick exchange of attack between the two of you. He didn't hit you. You hit him at least once. You now poison him, and Alvida just casted a spell on you. Alvida didn't finish there.
Stings, doesn't it?
It stings, yeah. Alvida didn't stop there because Alvida, yes, has his staff. She casted a spell. She put her staff down, and as a pirate as she is, she take out her flintlock and shoot. Because your captain doesn't play around. Rock, can you roll me 3d6s plus 8?
3d6 plus 8. Oof. All right. Whoa, okay. So let's see. We start with 11 plus 3, 14 plus 8. So, yeah, he can take 22, please.
Yes. So the guy just, exchange it.
They're having a knife fight over there, you know.
It's like nice fight and etc. Alvida just raises staff, bless you, take out the flintlock, and just create a hole in this guy's
Ooh,
chest. And she says something in Ugrarian that doesn't sound very nice. So you say 22, right?
Yep, that's
Okay.
what I definitely said there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even if he absorbed a little bit, this is still 18 damage in his chest by a single shot. Now, the guy is still up, but is very bloodied. And we move from this little scene with Coco and the guy and Miguel and Rock. Go, guys, you go.
Okay, okay. Hear me out.
All right.
Miguel, you probably want me to go first.
All right, go,
Just
go. I
cool.
want to see.
It's gonna be so did I use an
Make me
action when
proud.
I swung down on that guy? Or does that not count?
No, that was
That was a
no, no.
reaction.
It's this round. He used the reaction, so
A reaction, not an
consider
action. Okay.
not an action.
First action is to get next to Miguel. That's easy. That's a
No,
full.
you don't need to an action
Oh,
for
is it a
that.
free move?
Movement. It's free movement.
Sweet.
You,
All right.
yeah, it's
Uh,
like 5, 10,
okay.
10
I
feet.
literally just pop the tops off the remaining health potion, and I literally hold it out like near Miguel's mouth. Like I'm just like pops, just like holds it
Like,
like this. I don't know
there
if
is,
it does
drink
it.
on me.
Is it an action to if you
You
by
cannot,
pouring?
you cannot use your action to
Okay.
to use it unless the guy is unconscious. If your friend is still up, you need to take it in
Okay.
free.
So I should probably do an attack and then pop the lid and then hit because it would be a waste of an action. I'd be standing there in
Okay,
movement.
you
So
have two enemies in front of you.
that's fine.
I'm just going to get
Oh
closer,
my God, it's a
guys.
mess.
It's a mess. So I'm going to just move you a little bit just to
Okay.
let you understand what the heck is going on. Okay?
All right.
So the guy is here, and your guys are like this.
Okay. It's just a slight change in plan. I don't want to waste my other action, so I should probably swing on one of these guys. The little guy's right there though, so he's probably the one I'm going to end up swinging on.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay,
will
so
attempt to
against
swing
the
at him
Amber
first.
Alchemist.
Yeah, I'll continue swing at the little guy who I don't like very much.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 6 dice.
I'm going to, just so you know, I'm going to try to parry.
Sounds great. So let's see. So it's 5 and 5 is 10, 10, and I think I had a 3 bonus is 13. Let me just double check. I think it's 3. Agility is one of my strong suits.
Okay. So 13.
13.
13. Yeah, he's a hit.
Okay. And then
So,
I'm.
and your evasion is still 11, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Come on. On 6 dice, guys. On 6 dice.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
rolled
I hear you.
4. I was like, yeah, good. 2 and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
You okay? So this is one of those moments where we say, "No, it's fated." I'm sorry, my friend.
Yes.
It was fated
So
for him to.
he can keep only 2 of them. So 4 plus 2, 6 plus his modifier 7 against your 11. So it just, almost like Ralenti is just straight take out of the way and you just swing at him and the blade just cut across his chest. You can roll your damage,
Okay, so
and
DC.
after that you pop up the lead and offer the drink to Miguel.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, okay. So that's 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus. Wait, is there anything else? I think it's just a plus 6 for the weapon and the fencing.
Yeah.
So, yep. So 9 and 6, 15.
So, okay, minus is armor. That is a leather armor. That he got 11 damage. That are not. He's not happy about it, but he's still there.
Okay, and then I pop the top and I basically hand it out to Miguel like this.
Yeah. Okay. So Miguel is up to you now.
All right. I will take. Can I take the drink and drink it in one action, or will that cause an
Yeah.
attack of
It would. That will
opportunity?
take. You literally just. Like you do. Chug it.
Yes.
Like just dramatically the cap flies off. He's like, here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like, one hand on, trying to keep insides in there, drinking.
So, how much does he heal?
Let's see. Look at the potion stats. What's the last one I got of those? I used the last one before.
I'll have to pick up some more.
Yep. Let's see. It's 2d6.
Okay. Do you have any dot in medicine?
You talking about me or Miguel?
Both of you.
I don't think I
I
have
do
medicine.
not.
Medicine is not something I usually practice in the back alley, so no.
Okay, perfect. So, only 2d6s.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hey, do you want to roll a rock or do you want me to roll?
Ah, you're drinking the potion. You'd roll it.
All right, let's see. How good is this potion? Ah,
2d6.
relatively good, 11.
Hey.
Okay, very, very good. So you heal 11 points. This is a
Nice.
very effective potion. Good for you, Miguel.
That's the
Now,
last.
However,
He says that's
but
the last one as he grabs it.
well,
you
then we're gonna have to go pick up some more after this. I just
have
can't get hit. As I literally I throw it off to the side and I look at the little bastard that's been trying to spit at my friend. It looks like he's trying to headbutt me. No.
no. Okay.
I'm
So the
going,
guy did use one of his reaction. So you know this because he tried to defend against Rock. It wasn't
hmm
able to. So he only has one defense left.
yep, I'm counting on it. I mean, I already used one of my actions, but
Hmm.
all right, just counting. What is it? 9, 13 plus 3, 16.
16. Okay, his evasion is 12, so definitely hit. And I try to parry you again.
Yep.
And again, I roll a 7.
All right.
Uh, so please roll your damage.
So my damage is 18.
Okay. Okay, I need to do a quick calculation, guys. Just bear with me.
Yeah, well, take your time. I got to update my character sheet anyways with how much I healed. Well, not my character sheet, but I have a little tally, little on a notepad.
I'm not joking. He's up. He's still up by 1 HP.
Can I use a reaction to kick him?
No,
I know.
I mean, you need to use both of your reaction in order to attack.
Kind of worth it though. Not gonna
I,
lie.
it might just be worth it.
That
I
means
think
that means you're going to be defenseless against the guy that is in front of you.
that's also fair. I mean, if he tries to run away, yeah, I'll have an attack of opportunity. So, do I get an attack of opportunity if he tries to run away from this particular angle, or no?
The thing is, no one is running away at the moment, so there's no attack of opportunity.
No, I'm saying if he did try to run
If
away.
he tried to run away, no, because attack of opportunity, they are there only if you still have reactions to use.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, so the guy is still there, and you guys see his eyes getting like bloodshot. Is painting and is holding his bloody, is in a horrible situation, and you see kind of moment of madness in his eyes. So, brief or surge?
Surge like the sea.
Surge, because I have a feeling he's gonna bomb himself in a second.
Garvis, can you roll against me?
Hmm.
He's
Roll
gonna
me that d6.
Sure can. That's a 5.
You guys go first. I roll a 4 again, but you guys finally rolled before me. So go for it.
If you guys don't mind, I and Jarvis has had enough of this and literally just screams that out, screams at Mickey Mouse. He goes, I've had enough of this. And he's going to pull out, I'm just joking, buddy. And he's going to pull out his new cannon, his musket. And he's, first off, he's going to hold up his ring. And when he says, I've had enough of this, and I am going to invoke the Stormcaller domain. So,
Okay, so because this is the first time,
meaning to
sorry,
do this. Yeah, no, I've been meaning to do this.
yeah, it means describe it to everyone what they see.
He holds up his ring, and crackling blue lightning just begins to uh, form a cage around Jarvis, and then shoots up into the air, and dozens of feet above him in the air is a swirling mass of cloud crackling with that same blue energy, and rain begins to fall all around us. Nothing heavy, but just a light misting of rain forms in the air, and the wind begins to swirl, and let's see if I can. So there's a 15-foot radius erupts. It won't last super long, but it is definitely going to be disconcerting to everyone all of a sudden as this cacophony of noise and light and rain erupts. I have the option of choosing inside the zone, one of these things. Actually, no. Inside the zone, all creatures, including allies, movement reduces by 5 feet, and is a +2 target numbers to physical actions. Does that apply to me as well?
Yes.
Okay. Just physical action. So, like, if I'm shooting him, is that considered to be a physical action?
Okay. I will say, this is
Or
an
or is it
interesting
more like
distinction.
if I were to try to hit him with a sword, would that be a physical action?
Yeah, that's more a physical action. Just shooting, just you standing still, and you know, just click.
Shooting. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
However, you are raining down on a rifle. I will say I will keep you the -2, not because of the physical action, but because you are getting wet and you are using still a very old style rifle that has there's not a chamber for the explosion. It's outside.
Perfect. And then I also get to choose spell empowerment. When creating the zone, I can either, so it says I can either do an extra 1d6 damage, +5 to the spell's area, or +2 to TN resistance. Correct?
Yes,
All right.
but remind is +1d6 on the spell damage, not
Yes,
on the.
I'm just letting you, like, I'm just kind of talking it out just because it's the first time I'm doing it, and also so everyone knows what is happening. And after I make this shot, I might end up using a spell. So I'm going to um, uh, I'm going to make it a +2 to the TN resistance, so it makes it harder to overcome the spell.
The spells. Okay, yes,
Okay.
very good.
And then there's also the chaos effect, but that's at the end of each round. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
So,
anyway, so all this noise begins, and I'm going to point the flintlock at him, and I'm going to take a shot.
so not the flintlock, but the rifle, right?
Yes, sorry, the musket, the musket.
The musket, yeah, the musket. Okay, so you just take out the musket, you aim, and in the meantime, with the other action, before you shoot, you evoke the power of ocean around you, and the
Yes,
storm ends up.
and
And
that is a reaction to invoke it.
okay, so
So I still have my two actions.
you still have two action, absolutely.
Mhm. So
Go.
first, I'm going to shoot this guy, and that is going to be I rolled two sixes, and I'm exploding one of them, and I got a 5. So that is a 17.
In.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's a 17 plus.
17 plus my cunning, which is 2. And I don't think I'm adding anything else to that. But that's a 19 to hit him.
Okay, so Velka, try to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You are pretty much shooting a, like point blank.
Oh, I didn't think I was close anymore. I thought they. Anyway, that's fine.
You
I didn't
know,
look. I
if
didn't
you,
look. I didn't actually look at the. Yeah,
yeah, you're
but I had
pretty much,
stepped away.
yeah, you can step away, but that's not the point. You're still, you just take a step in order to, point it pretty much on his chest, on his shoulder, wherever you want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he try to get out of the way, but for the sake of me tonight, I cannot roll higher than a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
Great.
8 plus 1, 9 plus 2, 11. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a hit.
Great. Great. That's what I wanted to hear. So that's going to do 9 damage automatically plus 2d6.
Go for it.
All right. And that's a 6. That's a nine. That's a what? Can't do math right now. 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Okay, minus this. Okay. Garvis,
Mm-hmm.
how is Velka dropping on the floor?
Um, so I don't put the gun in their chest. I actually point it at their legs again, and as they try to dive, I catch their left thigh, and it just rips apart, and they kind of spin in the air, and land on their back, and their leg is barely hanging on,
Okay.
and they're just lying there half dead.
Absolutely. And you see Velka spinning, dropping. He pretty much roll on the ground a few feet away from you. There
Mm-hmm.
is blood spatter on the pier.
Mm-hmm.
He got a chance to scream once before he lost consciousness,
Thanks,
and
Ron.
you feel the surge of power of your goddess running in through you. You're bringing chaos. You're bringing destruction. You have still one action.
Um, and with my set, I'm gonna step towards the gangplank, just to the edge of the swirling mass, and I am uh, going to hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do this, but it's probably gonna go. I can probably make this work. Where is it? Oh, it's in the new spells. Sorry. Um, This spell, I think I've used this spell before. It is called Storm's Edge. The caster summons a brief storm, uh, producing heavy rain and a single lightning strike that deals 3d6 damage in a 10-foot radius. So I don't know if I can ping, but there's those two guys that they're fighting right at the top of the gangplank. I'd like to make it strike just behind them so as to avoid hitting my two companions.
So just to get an idea exactly what you're aiming, right? Like here,
Yes,
try to grab them like this.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know the guy is also an enemy. Obviously, they're already dead, but
No. This
yeah,
guy is dead, but this
yeah,
other two are not.
yeah, those two are not. Yes, and I don't know that one of them is just barely hanging on.
It
And
doesn't
I
matter for you, so.
doesn't matter to me right now. It's gonna matter to them real fast though.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I think that's a 10 or a 12. That's a 10. Wait. So I've only got to roll a 5 because I have a +5 to um to my rolls. And that's great because I rolled a 6 and a 2. I have a 5 and a 6, a 5 and a 3 as well, but a 6 is my highest and a 2 is my lowest. I will explode the 6 for a 4. That's 12 plus 5 is come on, brain, 17. It is technically outside of the storm's domain, so I don't know if the storm's domain does anything to enhance the spell in that moment.
Yeah, because you are still inside. So
Okay.
you are the one that are affected, so you are still getting the bonuses. Yes.
Um,
So that
so what was it?
means the target number that they need to defend against it is +2.
Yes. And it was so close to being a crit, but unfortunately it was not.
Very
It was,
close.
yeah, it was a
Very,
19.
very close. So, um, roll me those 3d6s. In the meantime, I'm rolling their agility.
Now, um, on that, it says, hold on, let me just run back down to that real quick.
That's okay.
It does 3d6, but it does do an extra. I think it says something about unshielded metal objects or targets in water take an extra 1d6 damage. So if either of them is wearing metal, they'll take an extra 1d6.
Okay, let me double check because the
I
guy,
know one of them it really doesn't matter because he's got 1 hit point.
neither of them actually wear yeah, light gear. It's he has one is leather armor and one has the same armor you guys have right now, so no metal.
Okay, but they don't have any metal. I don't know if metal weapons would count for that.
They count, but not they are not wearing it. So there
Okay,
is
fair enough.
wearing or when they are in water. So this case, 3d6s.
Great. That is going to be an 11.
11. Okay. So
Now, in the critical, not I obviously know I didn't roll a critical, but it says that if I roll a critical, that the storm will last an additional 1d6 minutes. So I don't know how many. It doesn't say anything about the storm's duration in
it is
the.
the rain effect, not the damage. The
No,
damage
no,
is
no, no,
one.
not the damage. Not the damage,
No, the
but
damage one. But if you were critting, you keep raining, and there is keep the storm localizing in the area for that amount of minutes.
okay. But it doesn't say how long it lasts otherwise. So I
Oh,
don't know.
one round.
It just last one round. Okay.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So the Ember Alchemist, the little lizard guy, the little gecko, just get fried. Pretty much. That's how I'm gonna put it.
Mm-hmm.
And um, just give me 1 second. Uh, this other guy is quite wounded. Electricity are not absorbed by the armor, so those are full 11 damage. So,
Hmm.
Jarvis, you just stop this guy for immolation, pretty much,
Hmm.
because the guy was going through his satchel to break the what he had inside and just let it explode. But before he does it, suddenly this lightning comes down and electrify him. Is like it goes like like he shake, his eyes goes wide, and he goes down limp.
None of the
Hmm.
components on him explode, right? Because he's being electrified?
None of them explode because it's
Okay.
magical, not real electricity.
Okay, good. Just get
The other guy,
shot in the eyes there.
it's still up, but he got heavy wounded by this, and now we got the end of your round. You got
Hmm.
me to roll that chaos effect,
Hmm.
and why we move to Rock and Miguel.
Okay.
Roll a one.
Okay, tell us what happens.
Um, so I get pushed 5 feet.
Okay, so you're being pushed back 5 feet towards
Hmm.
the center
Oh, it
of
likes you. It wants you to be
Hmm.
friends with it.
like
Hmm.
come
Very
here.
good.
Actually, to quote a very famous game, get over here.
Hmm. Hmm.
um, so Rock, Miguel, Rock, are you going first? Miguel, are you going first? Who does what?
Look at him. Um, I could probably go first this
Yeah, that's
time
fine.
since
I'll
he
let
looks
Miguel
like
go.
he's very dodgy.
Hmm.
So,
May I ask one last question?
Yeah, of course.
Um, because of what just happened, um, uh, um, I wanted to yell. Well, I already yelled. Never mind. I never said it. Already said something. But I want to know if this display might have intimidated anybody who was witnessing it.
Yes, the thing is, nobody on the deck saw it because you were. I remind you, you were at. There is a there is a difference in level. You are here, they are up there, so they literally they saw a localized storm,
Hmm.
but they didn't see what you'd done to Velka.
Okay, I didn't know if the lightning strike might
The
have
lightning
intimidated
strike
people.
definitely hits those two. Other
Hmm.
people are involved into the fight, so
Okay,
they will
I just figured I'd ask.
definitely
That's fine.
take care of that. There is one person then is actually now very, very afraid,
Hmm.
but you don't know who is.
All right.
Um, so please, guys. In the meantime, Coco, can I ask you to roll me 2d6s and tell me the total of the result?
Total is 10.
Okay. Uh, Miguel, Rock, this is up to you now.
yep.
Okay. So I'll let Miguel go first because they seem to really want to fight that guy next to them.
Either that or you mean you can go. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
If you have
Um,
an idea of things that you want to do, you
so
can go
there's
first, and then I
two
can work
options that
after.
I have above the table. There's two options I have. One, I still have a critical token from doing that crazy thing
Hmm.
earlier, and I could we could do a combined attack and just slice this guy up, which would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
Option two, I let you fight them and I go off. And I just go and I help the people down there, including Geraldine.
I feel I mean that was the idea. Was like taking him out, and then it looks like other
Okay,
people need
let's
help.
let's do fun back-to-back stuff then. I'll spend the critical token and we'll just team up on this guy.
Yeah, I remind you, guys, to do such things, you need 3 critical tokens to do the
Oh, you
combiner.
need three. Oh, darn it.
Do
So,
I think I used my last I
yeah.
Okay.
So you need to spend 2, and Miguel need to spend 1, or Miguel need to spend
Okay,
2.
I don't have enough for that, but let's just we're just gonna gang up on that guy. So I guess whoever wants to go first can go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna if that's the case then and we're not doing it, I'm gonna go first because I think I have a better chance of
Sure.
hitting him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because I don't want you to waste if your turn could be used going to help somebody else.
Yeah.
So
Well, I see what
I'm
you mean.
not
Go
gonna
ahead.
mess around with this guy.
Okay.
This is gonna
Miguel,
be with the poison dagger because I really actually he looks pretty. He actually how hurt
he
does he
looks
look?
bang up, is like is bang up. But the thing is, the guy raised his arm.
Oh, okay, that changes things. Um,
Stab somebody.
wait a sec. That does change things because we do need people to what's the word?
Interrogate.
Interrogate. All right. If that's the case, I can handle him if you wanna.
Okay, as soon as you look like he puts his hands up and you look like you're just gonna get rope out or something, I just rush past you. Like I go down.
Do I even
Basically,
have rope? I have.
I have rope. Do you want me to drop it as I go by? I got it's in my inventory.
Guys, also you are on deck.
You're
There
on
is like
deck.
rope
Yeah, there's rope
everywhere.
All
everywhere.
right, and there's rope I can pick up rope. There's rope
Okay.
everywhere. You go and do a thing. I can take care of this.
So the
Okay,
yeah.
it's important to tell me exactly what you guys are doing.
So I
We
see he
should
puts
disarm
his
him first,
he
though.
puts his hands up,
You
and
still
I
have
see.
you still have a crossbow on his side.
Yep.
He has 2. He dropped 1. He has still a 1 on the side. Is not loaded, and he has a couple of weapon like dagger. Okay, and one. It didn't take out nothing for now. So his hands are free.
Okay.
As far as I know, I would like. How long will it take me to disarm him and then tie him up?
A few seconds. Uh,
So
like a
my
couple.
turn.
Probably if you start to disarm him and etc. Probably the whole round to take out his weapon, but and then you need at least another round to hold his
I
arms behind his back and other things like this.
I leave this to Miguel. I see that he puts his hands up. I see Miguel looking in his direction. I have better things to do, so I'm going to go diagonally towards where more combat is going on.
So
Just
you pass behind him like this, so you
no, no,
pass
no, nope, nope, nope.
this way like this.
I pass. Let me show you real quick. I could do that.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
to I'm going to go this way towards this guy.
I don't see anything.
Oh, hold on. Let me. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go this way. Okay.
Okay, so you pass behind Miguel and you go this way.
Right, because I can get in contact with this guy. Is that Hotpot right there?
This is Outpod, then he's
Perfect.
healing Gdansk.
Okay, because I can get around this barrel from there. So that's one action, just running, or is that all my actions?
No, this is one action, that for sure.
Okay, and so I can get behind. Oh my God. Okay, I come up from behind Geraldine on that other side. So I'm kind of like on her flank, like protecting her from that
Okay,
side.
perfect. I'm going to describe you what's going on there.
Hell, relatively.
Yeah, hell, exactly that. Especially because when I'm going to describe you this, is going to change a little bit your understanding of the fight. In the meantime, Miguel, what are you doing exactly? Describe it to me. What you're doing because
All
you still
right.
have
It's like,
one.
all right,
You know,
drop everything, everything.
you
And if you
tell
don't,
him.
if you try anything, I'm gonna kill you. And what he's going to do, he's going to take the whole action, making sure all of the weapons are up, and he's going to start the process
Okay,
of tying him up because he
so
he
the
he is
first
and
thing
he
that
is
the guys does, the first thing that the guys does,
Yep.
is, arms up, and he's slowly going to, you see him going through his crossbow, but it's very
Yep.
slow. It's showing you what he's doing, and he starts to remove the harness. The first things drop.
Hmm.
Then he goes to the other side, and you see him, with two fingers started to take out one of the blade,
Yep.
and he dropped it again. And now you need to roll me an insight check.
Yep. That is
You need to beat me a 17.
a 17. Oh boy, I don't think I'm going to. Uh, is that a perception check? No,
Uh,
there's actually an insight check. There's actual insight check.
Inside, you can actually roll me also a perception check. One of those two. I'll let you choose. The number doesn't change.
All right. Well, it's the same either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll keep it on insight. Okay, that's good. Well, as good as I can get. I tried. That was a hard try.
Mm-hmm.
11 plus 2 is 13. It's not going to be good enough.
Okay. So the moment the first blade is out, and he looks at you and he drops it, and there is the clang of the blade on the deck. The other hand is lifted like
Yep.
quickly against your face, and you need to roll me an agility check.
Yep. There it is. Well, I gave him a chance, and now he's going
No,
to.
no, of course, of course.
He had to. He's. I mean, if someone in the arena was giving up, I wouldn't just end them. Granted, this is a little different. Agility, and I just add them all together. So
Yes. This is difficult for you, but it's also difficult for him. So this is quite the balance.
18.
18. Okay, so is by instinct, you see the movement, you close your eyes, and there is this bang, like a flash of light that you close your eyes so you don't see it. You perceive, when someone suddenly light up the room and you're in the darkness. So even if your eyes are closed, you perceive the change around you, and it is it's like a quick flash, and you open your eyes, you blinking, and you see him leaping off the side of the ship. That will give you an attack of opportunity.
And he's going to take it. I gave him a chance. So,
The guy is just try to just
yep. 7 dice.
So you're going to use a reaction. You can only attack one, no effect, and etc. Still, the difficulty is 16. Yeah, right. Yeah,
All right.
same as you.
Yes. I got a question. So 3 pips means two of my sixes can reroll,
E-
correct?
Exactly. Two sixes explode. In the
Okay.
meantime, you're rolling that rock. So
I'm here.
at the moment, the situation is the following: Carla is down.
Ugh.
Uh, she's breathing, but she is unconscious. Kuhan is just finished to, you see him, he's just finished to reload his rifle, and he's holding it up towards the guy that Coco and Alvida are fighting. However, the dragoon is sword literally embedded in Geraldine's side, and is literally just dead like this. It doesn't have the head. It's something just chewed his head off. but his arm is still holding, like in the spasm of that, is still holding the sword embedded into Geraldine, literally. And Geraldine is thrusting against this other guy, is try to scratching him. The guy is parrying and dodging and etc. This is an heavy fight. Geraldine is heavily wounded. She's not bleeding, but you can see heavy
It's hard to
gash.
tell with her sometimes, but yeah, okay. I
No,
got you.
no, that's also because you know, when you have seen her bone growing out of her body. That's one thing. In this case, she has heavy wounds. They are
Okay.
not bleeding because she doesn't have circulation. There are those heavy black stripes of blood on her body. And the guy is holding her leg. And the moment you turn and you reach, you'll see this crack. Geraldine doesn't react because she doesn't feel that pain, but she drop on one knee.
Okay. So one of them is down though. The guy with his who's kind of like still stuck in her.
Still stuck in her,
Okay,
yes.
got it. Um, okay, I can't do an action unless I spend reactions at this point. Like that is where I'm at right now.
Yeah, and yeah, at the moment you cannot pretty much do nothing.
Okay.
This is,
I just see the gore and horror in front of me. Got it.
yes. Plus, you are smart enough to know that if Carla is dropped on the ground, she is still breathing, but if she's unconscious, she's probably bleeding to death.
Gotcha. Okay. So one's bleeding to death. Our main attacker is heavily wounded, and there's a guy attempting to stab them more. Oh, sorry, after breaking her leg. Got it.
He just break their leg. This guy is not using. That's the weird things. This guy is not using weapon. This guy is using his bare hands, and is, you know, probably all the wounded are from the other guy that just, slashed on Geraldine. This guy just break her leg, is punching her very, very hard. So she has bruises on her body, and weirdly, the when she fights as all those things that growing extra, like,
Right, yeah.
and etc. They're there, but not they're some of them are broken, some of them this is being a massacre. You guys didn't see it, but there was very, very bad 3 rounds in a row. Coco rolled the dice. That 10 was against a 23.
Okay.
Geraldine is not doing fine.
All
Uh,
right. This is not a great time. Okay, gotcha.
okay. So, Miguel, what was your role on that attack of opportunity?
28.
Okay, roll me a crit, please.
All right.
Double the damage of your dice. Oh,
This
I
is
don't
with the
really.
rapier. So,
So the rapier is still the same amount of damage. You roll twice the dice.
and I get a extra D6 on criticals. So that's 3, 6. Let's see. 26.
26 damage. Okay. Miguel,
Yes.
so describe me what's gonna happen to this guy that was trying to leave the scene.
I gave him a chance. All
You
right.
did.
He throw at the very I basically like close my eyes. I cover my eye, close my eyes just in time for him to throw a flashball right in my face. As I do that, I instinctively basically
Thrust with your
thrust
rapier.
with my arm. It's so fast you can barely see what has happened. and he falls. I mean, he makes where he was going.
Yeah,
He's just bleeding out. It maybe like might have pierced his heart.
that sounds
So,
great for me. So, I don't know, understand. Okay, thank you. Thank. So the guy just leap in this way, and by the time you pretty much pierce him, you see his body just hitting the rail of the ship and just stay there. Half of his body on the rail of the ship, the rest in, not moving.
hmm
So, last but not least, I didn't forget about you. Coco, what are you doing during your round?
All right. I don't know if I should just keep stabbing or
You do you.
what
You
am
have
I?
spells. You can grab him. You can try to stab him again. This guy is heavily wounded. You know it because between your attack, the poison that you're going to roll for me right now, and Alvida shooting, this guy is not looking great.
Poison is 1d6, right?
Yes, so please roll on that.
That's just a 1.
Okay, even a little bit, but this not going to be absorbed. No resistance on that. So, okay. Um,
And what does feral savagery do? I forget.
oh, feral savagery. Okay, so feral savagery means you, you grow claw, fang, and a little bit of fur based on the animal you choose, and you increase your damage by 1d6s.
All right. I'd like to do that if I can.
Yeah, so what animal um is Coco not became, because you're not completely transformed, but you take start to take the traits off.
A fox.
Okay, I like it. So your your head just slowly morph a little bit. You get a little bit of a snout. Your fang grow closer. You start to have a little bit of fur on your side, this reddish color. Your 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 here get a little bit more pointy, and behind you there is this nice velvety soft uh, tail that is just moving slowly, and now your finger just grow claw, and now this but that need a target number of 5, so you need to roll me your presence or your wisdom, depend, you can choose, and you need to roll me a 5 or more at least.
All right. So that's 4 dice for
Perfect.
wisdom. Do I keep the...
You have a dot there, so you keep the highest, the lowest, but if there is a 6, it will explode.
All right. That's just 4. 4, and then I add 2 to that, so that'd be 6.
Okay, perfect. So that's a success. The transformation happened. So now you still have one action.
Right. And it's still unarmed combat when I use my dagger, so I'm going to continue to do that.
Yeah.
So remind me, I roll 5 dice.
You roll 5 dice. You keep the 2 highest in this case.
All right,
And if
that's
there is a 6, it will explode.
that's 9 plus plus 1 for might, or is
It's a
that
10.
plus 1?
It's a 10.
Yep.
Yes.
hmm
That's exactly on the dot. Very good.
Perfect.
Very good. And David, you just saw this is for the player, an information for the player. one of the basic spell of the School of Magic called Pact of the Wild that you were interested to understand and know. This is one of the spell. So the guy tried to get out of the way, and you when you just go with your claw and your katar. Come on. Okay, so a 7. So you roll the damage.
All right. And okay, his damage on that was
Damage would be 3, but now instead of 2 is 3d6s.
okay. That's two sixes and a five.
Okay, 17 plus 3, 20. And Coco, tell me how you end this fight.
Yeah, she just goes absolutely wild on starts like uh making like I
Slashes, scratching,
kind of like a chattering sound and then digs into him
and yeah,
with the dagger and some maybe some claws in there and just rips him to pieces.
and the guy just drop on the ground. You on top of him. You just start to claw, and the Qatar in your hand at a certain point is like you kind of forgot it because you are feral right now. You just keep clawing, biting, and etc. Is gone. Is gone. This guy is no more. But you don't stop. You are in too much into the frenzy. The animal instinct gets the best of you. You calm down only the few round later when Captain Alvida will put a hand on your shoulder. And at that point, only that moment, you will feel, you know, the beast subside. However, we still are in the middle of a situation that is not the best because, guys, your enemy are pretty much gone, but not for everyone. So,
I have a question before this begins. Did you see the chat where I mentioned
yes,
what
I
I would
see the
do?
chat
Okay.
about Dorin,
Okay. That's
and
all I ask.
I'm going to ask you, because you are involved, to roll me 2d6s.
Sure. That is 6.
And a 6 also on my side. So, when, in this case, the situation is Geraldine attack and the guy dodge, um, she has a penalty because of a broken leg. The guy responds to let her claw get closer and he grabs her arm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And you see him try to, not doing much, but trying to break or dislocate something. However, because you're 6 against the 6, is nothing happened this
Okay.
round. But Geraldine is in his grapple.
Gotcha. Okay. It only activates on damage, so that's fine.
And now we get back to the situation, to the initiative. I will say, Rock, you
Yeah.
are the only one right now that know what's going on here.
Right.
So you can choose between Drift or Surge. Everyone else is Drift.
Surge.
Okay.
Oddly enough, I'm always talking about doing drift, but this is not that moment.
See how it happens? See how you get pulled in?
Okay, so what is it? D6 against you, I'm assuming?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely, because the guy is going to try to break.
6.
Yeah, you go first. You go first.
There's only Surge. uh, I am going. Oh, man. Oh, that's rude. So they're grappling. So he's got his arm on her, and he's trying to like. Can
Yes,
I attack him while he's kind of busy because he's
it's kind of
grappling with
busy.
her?
Yeah, so if you get like this,
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah.
because if you're going here, you're going just to step on the body, and
Yeah.
that is dangling on the side. It's still holding the thing is like in rigor mortis is still on. So you get on the side, so you're flanking the enemy, so you're gonna have a +3 on the attack.
Okay, so I already used that was my free move, right? Just shifting to
Yeah,
there.
just
Okay.
going there is a free move.
Cool. I will spend both of my actions to do the double attack.
Go for it.
Okay. So then that's 6 dice again. Okay. Okay, that's not great, but he got a +3. Uh, let's see. So that's going to be 5 and 4, so that's 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus my agility bonus, which is 3. So 15.
15 is a success.
Okay.
Now, he's going to have a penalty because he's holding
Yeah.
Geraldine arms.
I'll just move aside here.
If he's moving aside and he's keep holding
Yeah.
her, he has a -4 on the roll. If he let her go, he has a -2. So I'm now going to go with a dice roll,
Sure.
higher or lower. I'm going against that.
Low.
Yes. So he leave Geraldine's arms and try to get out of the way. So I'm going to get a -2 on the matter.
Uh-oh. I don't feel it's not good for him.
So
Yeah.
I roll a 12.
That
You
is not.
got
Yeah.
you got an 11 as a
Uh,
reveal. My
it,
-2 is a 10.
1 point. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing because with you is always 1 point.
It's always 1 point. Rock
Point.
gets close to the line. That's
Yes.
all.
So go with your attack. This is a damage.
Cool. So I'm doing my 2 sword strike, which means both my actions. Uh, let me go to that. So it's just gonna be fencing. Gains an extra 3d6 plus 1d6.
So
So
3d6 plus 1d6. So 4d6 plus 1.5 the damage of your weapon.
okay. So hold on. So it already starts as a 6. Then it's 2 dice of fencing, right? So I'm just trying to remember how we're gonna do the math for this. Okay,
Okay, so sorry.
that's fine. Go
How
ahead.
much do you have in fencing?
My fencing is 2 dice.
Okay, so plus 1d6,
Right.
3 dice.
3 dice. Okay.
So roll those.
Right. We'll do that. So okay, that's 10.
That's 10. Plus the damage of your weapon.
6. 16.
So 16. Plus, you say that you have a fixed plus when you do this.
Right. It says 2 action. 1 strike gains d3 plus 1d6. So it's +3.
Plus 3. So that 16 became a 19.
19.
Because it's half of the amount of the damage of the weapon. Your damage of
Right.
the weapon
Right.
is 6
Right.
plus half 3.
Right.
So 9. 9 plus 10, 19. Okay, so 19 damage. The guy is pretty much naked. He goes absorbing all 2 damage.
That's not what I figured. Yeah, he's a big wrestler guy. Like
He's a big wrestler guy. He got scratches and etc. But he didn't got this full blunt of attack with you going
look,
like this.
Rock looked at the situation. Goes, you're busy wrestling with. I'm just gonna go over here. Yeah.
With a massive gold girl in etc. So we got a 19 and yeah, this guy is beefy, so this is the reason why he didn't go down. And unfortunately, your 19 is not enough. However, Geraldine just say to you, "Kala," and that's it. And now it's her turn. Her hands is free. You see her go all of nothing. She just grab her mouth like this and just to literally rip it open. her jaw dislocated in a crunch sound, and she goes like this inside, and you see her taking out her own spine. It's disgusting.
Look, she's just as creepy as I thought she was. It doesn't
Yeah,
doesn't change a thing for me,
doesn't
honestly.
change a thing. It's just very visceral. It's just taking out his her own spine that is probably regrowing as we speak. This is a magical effect. This is she's not dying of this and etc. And her own spine, she used it like a whip, crushing against the guy and smashing with it. I'm
Oof.
going to roll the dice for this. This is a magical attack. She rolls 6 dice, keep 2, and she rolled 2 6s.
Gotta get him off your back, you know.
And there is a 5, so we have a 17 plus her wisdom modifier 3. We have a 20, and that is a crit on the spell. Unfortunately, the spell does physical damage. However, it's still a crit. So, you know what? Why every one of you roll me 1d6s?
Every one of us. Okay, sure.
Yes.
6.
1.
7. Coco.
Two.
8. 9.
5.
Sorry?
5.
5. So 14. 28. It was 8d4. So 8d6s. So I just ask you to roll 4. Uh, I just doubled 28 physical damage. The guy just get smashed by this whip of bones, and it's and his flesh is get literally ripped out of his body, and with a thump, the guy just drop finally.
Yeah.
I'm going to consider this fight closing on this scene, but the situation is not fixed. Because Jarvis, even if we get out of combat, you see from your position the guards approaching on the pier. And
Mhm.
with them, there is the darking, red-skinned, guy, that woman, you're not sure about it, that is leading them towards your ship.
Hmm.
And I want to know exactly what everyone's doing.
I run over to Carla to make sure she hasn't bleed out, because that was the last thing I was told.
Perfect.
Is there
Roll me.
any?
We Even if you don't have it, I need you to roll me a
All right.
medicine check and going at least with a 5.
What am I rolling for stat?
Medicine.
I don't have
Medicine.
medicine. Right.
Yeah, I know, but medicine is on your character
Oh, I
sheets.
get you.
So
Okay.
even if you don't have the skill, in order to stop for someone bleeding, you need to roll me at least a 5.
So sorry to interrupt there for everybody else. So medicine, since it what's wisdom? Okay, so then I just use my wisdom pips and try to get at least a 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, Coco, you were trashing your enemy and etc. The captain put a hand on your shoulder. You finally, the haze of frenzy and rage, you know, fade out. What are you doing?
Adrenaline is still pumping through my body. Um, she is shaking, but she's getting more steady now. Um, just takes a look around. Um, and reorients herself. That's all.
Okay, perfect. You orient yourself and etc. With the corner of your eyes, you see movement on the pier. But that's it. That's what you can perceive and etc.
I
Miguel,
it
yeah,
at that point she would call it out. She said, "Guards,
okay, good.
guards, guards."
So everyone will hear it, but you, Rock, are too busy right now. Try to help Carla.
Right.
Miguel, sorry,
Yes.
sorry, Rock. I'm going to get back to you, but I want to hear the rest of the people. Rock, Miguel, you hear this, but before you do, um, I want to know what you were doing.
Well, I'm still standing. I was still, first look around to see if I can find my wife. Another second one at the same time looking down and realizing that the person he helped earlier, he noticed they weren't breathing. Is there any way to resuscitate them or are they gone?
That's a very good question. Unfortunately, you all know that resurrection is something so rare that when you're gone, you're gone.
Okay, he's dead.
That means that there is a very, very small chance, but right now there's not much you can do.
Okay.
In terms of finding your wife, roll me a perception roll.
All right.
Jarvis, you know the situation. What are you doing?
Um, I am. Uh, I'm going to basically dispel the storm um, from the situation. I'm going to walk over to Velka with a rope and begin performing medicine because I don't want this person to die.
Okay.
Um, I'm going to basically just start tying a tourniquet around the top of their leg to help to control the bleeding. I've
Hmm.
already rolled that. If you want me to tell you what that is, I rolled a 6 and 2 4s plus 2, so that's a 12. Um, and I'm going to yell at the guards. Um, these thieves tried breaking onto our ship, and we were defending ourselves.
Okay. I need a persuasion roll from you with disadvantage because, of course, the Darkin there told them a completely different story. Uh,
Oh, the
however,
Darkling. That is one of the thieves.
yes. However,
Great.
I want to tell you also this. Because
Hmm.
of what you did before, you have a +3, even if you have the disadvantage, because as soon as the guard come in, you remember the sniper with the archer with the was
Hmm.
he tried to hit on Miguel. He saw what you did, and that means that he's now getting to the guards and quickly in Akitians telling them something. So yes, you have the disadvantage, but it's kind of mitigated by the +3 that this guy is giving you because you scared the shit out of him.
Okay. And
So
I'm trying to roll
you roll.
persuasion.
What was the medicine there, Rock?
Oh, is it for me or for Rock?
Rock.
So I rolled a 5, a 6, and a 5. Now, when you roll with no pips at all, you take the highest and the lowest.
Yes, I know it's
Okay.
both of the sixes.
No, that's fine. I got 11.
So you know that she's bleeding to death. She's unconscious. She's still bleeding. She's still breathing.
Can I,
So
with that roll?
quickly you
Yeah.
started to stop. You
Uh,
press with your hand and etc. You stabilize her,
okay.
and that means that Carla will not die.
Okay. Because I'm definitely looking like I'm not a doctor. I'm literally just like, I don't know,
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
part's leaking. I gotta close it
yeah.
up. You know?
Geraldine will drag herself because she one of her leg is gone. I mean, is completely broken. She will drag, slowly get close to you, dragging herself close to you, and try to help you. Because if there is something, or if there is someone in this ship that knows about bodies, that's definitely her.
Bedside
And
manner right here. Okay.
yeah, that's she's not a medic technically speaking. Like more like the morgue guy. um, in the meantime, your uh, Jarvis, your medicine check on Velka. Remind me how much was it?
12.
12. Yes, perfect. And now tell me the result of your other roll.
11. I rolled 2 5s and 2 4s. I have no pips. I have
Okay.
+1 with persuasion. Uh, be, because I didn't realize what you were saying about the person leading them. Um, can I just augment what I said to them a little bit by
Yeah.
saying
Did you?
these thieves broke onto our ship and we were defending ourselves, and that's one of them, and pointing at the person who's leading them. So now
Okay,
I'm
the
saying,
dark king with
you
the
know,
red skin.
to
Okay.
to kind of help, not knowing that, but again, I didn't realize when you were describing them, I didn't realize I thought
Yeah.
something else.
No, it's okay. No worries. So, uh, so your highest and the lowest
Was
was
a was a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5, so it's
Sorry,
9.
and so it's a 10 because of my +1 to
And the
for
plus the 3,
presence.
it was 13 in total.
13. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. And now you also have that thing. Okay, so you also that to the sentence.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, the guy is rolling against you. Okay, the captain of the guard is to school with long hair, quite kind of Mevel is tall but not large. Okay, um, with very long pointy ear, not visible tusk, just this greenish yellowy skin that almost feel almost like leathery, and is leading this very heavy guy with in armor, and two guys behind him. They are a little bit more, commoner, let's say, like low level guards.
Hmm.
And the Darkin and the archer and the sniper are, it's like are on the side, and the sniper is just pulling the Darkin away. The guy looking at them, the captain of the guard looking at them, looking back at you, and he takes a step closer, and he goes, "Who's the ship? Who's commanding the ship?"
And I'm saying, Captain, uh, Captain Helvita.
There is the guy like squint his eyes. Good to know. And the captain um get you know to the rail, look down at them, and the two of them look at each other for a little bit, kind of a second too long. Then we get a moment where the captain of the guard look at you, Garvus, and he said, "We'll deal with them. Take care of your men and stay there for a second, waiting for your reaction."
Jarvis is gonna stand up, like finish tying up the knot. Say there's plenty of them that are hurt that you should take. Uh, this one we're keeping though. We need to find out who sent them.
He just shake his head. This is our jurisdiction. I don't care what you want. That man, come with us. Or you willing to go against the law of this country?
There's a law of this country to murder thieves.
We will do that after inquiring on him.
And I
And
guess
if there is
can
anything against you and the rest of your crew, you will be informed.
I'm
Now,
taking back my rope.
he does a gesture, and the two other guard goes there and literally just lift Velka. And at that point, you see Velka just opening his eyes, looking back at you. In the meantime, the other two guards are dragging him. Anything else?
No, nothing. What about he points to the bodies. What about them? Can we at least take what we want from them?
Seems that you serve your own justice. You can take care of that.
That's fair.
And he turned and he started to walk away and exit. The guy with the heavy armor and the big sword on his back just stayed behind until for a few minutes, for a few seconds. So just looking at you, looking back at Carla, and then take a couple of steps back without giving you his back. Is just like receding back.
Mm-hmm.
Then turning and walking away with the rest of them.
What did they end up doing with the dark? What do you call it? A darkling?
The Darkin,
Darkin?
and the sniper are joining them, and they all walk away together, dragging Velka
Mm-hmm.
unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And on that, I think is a good moment to interrupt this session for tonight. When you have this feeling, yes, you won the fight. However, you're not sure if you won the war.
No, I think they might have still accomplished some of what they wanted.
We're pretty injured.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy injured, and you guys know that you need probably a way to maybe heal yourself in some faster than you usually do, because right now to get back to your full health you need at least 4 days, something
Mm-hmm.
that in the back of
4 days
your
of rest.
mind you think you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
But that, well, the last moment of the session for tonight. So thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.